Cut in scale, guys. Nexas here, and welcome back to Season of the Haunted in Destiny 2, boys. We're here again to kind of look over the new Solar subclass that is for the Titan. Of course, Solar 3.0 has arrived upon us, and this is the Solar Titan. Of course, it's going to be a lot to do with hammers and everything, but this is going to be like first impressions of the main things about it. Not much has really changed with the Sunbreaker either, so I've done the Warlock already, which nothing really changed, but the Titan's somewhat similar. The aspects you will have, though, is going to be Soul Invictus, which does give you, obviously, Solar ability Final Blows, giving Sunspots, as usual it did, and obviously Scorches and everything. So not much has changed in that aspect, that you will be able to spawn, obviously, Sunspots everywhere. The other one is going to be the brand new sort of perk to, or sort of aspect to Titans, which is going to be Consecration. It basically is like a double sort of part melee, so you're melee once, and then you go up into the air, and then you can slam down. Basically, the first part will do some scorching, and then if it hits a scorched enemy, they will ignite and everything. So it's actually a really cool thing. The other one is going to be Roaring Flames, which we already know about. Basically, if you get a bunch of solar abilities, it will start letting you do things like bonk with one hammer and everything. The only thing I will say about Roaring Flames is they actually did nerf the damage this does, so this isn't as good as it used to be. So PvP, it's not going to be as easy to one-shot as much. And also, when it comes down to it, the kind of aspects of the fragments down here don't go well really with this Roaring Flames. It doesn't really work out too well. So you can see, you can go with nades, different types of nades too. I just like the solar, but when it comes down to the fragments and everything, the best sort of ones I can go for, you'll only have 3, by the way, because what's called Concentration only gives you 1 extra fragment slot. But the fragments, honestly, on the Titan, there's nothing too inspiring based off my first looks at it. Like, there's nothing I'm sitting here going, oh my god, this is built super well. The main thing is going to be somewhat similar to Warlock, where you're going to want the Ember of Torches, so power melee attacks against combatants make you and nearby allies radiant. Works really well with the Consecration, of course. You want the Ember of Solace to increase that duration, because obviously having more radiant is good. It's a 10% increase in damage. And the last thing I can kind of see that you'd want is going to be the Ember of Singeing. I think that's the word I'm looking for. But your class ability recharges faster when you scorch targets. So you are scorching with the Consecration, obviously giving you that radiant, and then you are getting your class ability energy back all the time. Really dope. And the thing it goes in really well with is going to be, of course, the Lardy Splendor, because obviously spawning Sunspots every time you cast a barricade or whatever will give me all the changes, obviously, to Sunspot here, and also will make it really, really sweet for this Ember of Singeing, so I can keep on getting it back. We're going to try that in PvP. We're going to show you kind of the first look at what this is like in PvP. We're going to showcase if the Titan is better than Warlock. Hunters, honestly, I feel like they're better, but Titans, we're going to showcase what their abilities are like in some PvP. So without further ado, let's go into some Crucible with the Sunbreaker 3.0. Alrighty, so we're going to be on the Radiant Cliffs, of course, with our Solar 3.0, and this is what it's going to be kind of going in with. I'm going to be using my Lord of Wolves because it's still a dope-ass shotgun with ammo economies regardless. And also, I will be able to Lardy Splendor a lot better with it and everything. So basically, we're going to do the same old usual crap you kind of always go in with if I don't get insta one-tapped. What? Man just crapped me. He just destroyed me all over. But yeah, we're going to be trying to get in there like swimwear. So we're going to like slide into this guy's DMs now. Obviously, this is the new move you can kind of go in with. Okay, this guy just sees die. He's running away too much. Bro, I'm not chasing that. I'm a fat double lard. I ain't chasing that Titan booty all the way to the next side of the map. But if I do get to slide in and everything, you will be able to, it's like Hell the Storm, the new Consecration move. You'll be able to slam down on some enemies though and get the Scorch going, get your class ability energy going. It is going to be really, really sweet, and obviously you will get the Radiant going as well. So I do have the Soul Invictus going, so we go like this, and we slam down, and you can see you can kill, and we got the heals going and stuff. So it is going to be sweet for that. I mean, as I said, it's more of a 1v1 mechanic. You can see, even if you get the kill, it is somewhat of a struggle to get out, but you can see I got a lot of energy, class ability energy back from that. I'm about halfway there already. So, and I also have some melee energy too, so like you can kind of get some of it back, but I will definitely still say when it comes down to it, Solar Titan definitely doesn't feel as good as it probably could compared to other, like, compared to Void 3.0, it's like a walk in the park compared, like, difference. But when it comes down to in general terms and everything, I will definitely say that this one isn't as influential, I will say. I'm not gonna say that, like, what's it called, Titans are kind of nerfed or anything with these changes or anything. Like, the changes aren't bad, they're not the worst. But I definitely do think that there was probably a bit more like craftability and everything with the old subclasses. Like bottom tree used to be just so like customizable and stuff. Oh, we actually got him. I didn't even hit him. But bottom tree actually used to be a lot better in terms of just general like DPS and everything, or just consistent like kind of chaining of sunspots and everything. I feel like this one isn't as good as the like predecessors and everything like that. Like you can still obviously go in with your Lord of Wolves and stuff, But I feel like going in with Larley's in the old like 3.0 and stuff like that, or what's it called, the old solar, I think bottom tree honestly just felt better. It just had way more synergy to it. But yeah, I definitely will say, just based off feeling alone, I wouldn't say this is honestly anything I'd be sitting here going, oh my god, this thing is insane. I mean, I did get the freaking what's the sunspot, but that was just freaking what's it called, the Larley Splendors. This wasn't anything else. The Larleys, honestly, they still are really nice to kind of go in with, as I said, the other things. But it's definitely, I will definitely say that bottom tree just felt a little smoother, I think, in terms of how you used to do everything. Oh, no! Get him! And the thing is, if you do that move, you actually only use half your energy and everything, so it doesn't like get wasted completely if you miss. If you only do the one slam and stuff. But I definitely will say that I just got solar ignited. Oh my god, this guy just clapped on my cheeks. They've already got something else kind of rocking on it and stuff like that, so you can't really do much about that. We'll get this guy. Oh my god, no I won't. You know it's screwed. Screw it! Huh. Stop his ass! What the yo, bro? Oh my god! How am I alive right now? How am I alive? How are we alive, boys? Anyone want to give me a hand? Please, just a smidgen of help. You know what? Screw it. Give me the freaking sunspot, and we go, boys. We go. We ride it on, boys. How did he? Did that guy just shoot my hammer? Oh, that's Jotun. Oh my god, that's Titan hammers. I did not know he spawned it. How did that guy shoot my hammer? What the hell happened there? Obviously, when it comes to super as well, you do have the choice between the Blade, or else you have the choice. You can go for, oh, they got heavy. That's a rocket launcher. You got the Blade though, or else you got obviously the normal hammers, of course. So if you want to choose between the two, obviously go for it. But I will definitely say that. Oh my god, how is this guy not? He did die. Oh, I got a freaking wall on. Why do I have this on? I shall never know. But yeah, I will definitely say that the Solar Titan 3.0, I don't feel like there's anything like super special about the subclass. I think it's very niche. For PvP anyway, it's a bit uninspiring because it's just so hard to ignite people in this game mode. Like, you're not exactly going to just be igniting the crap out of people or scorching them as often, which honestly is such a shame. But we'll get this guy. Oh, look at that. I didn't even hit this dude. What? Oh my god, we got him now though. Oh my, I don't know how he didn't die, but that's sort of what I'm talking about. Like, we have the Radiant going, of course, because we tickled his booty, which is kind of what you're going for, but it's still a risky ass move to kind of go in with. So, oh, bro. But it still is risky, and compared to Void 3.0, which just gives you so much in terms of volatile and just in general other sort of perks too. That guy's a one shot. What the hell? Yo, we're gonna get this guy. I say he's so mad. We'll get this guy as well. Oh, I nearly sliced him up. Oh my god, he's burning somewhere. But that would have been the melee going in. But yeah, you can see it's just really risky to use. It's not exactly the greatest, like, I don't know, ability ever. It doesn't do as much damage PvP as you kind of want it to. Oh, boys, this is actually super close. We can bring this crap back. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Screw this guy. He's actually going to try Titan us, boys. He was trying to Titan us. Oh, there we go. It's the Jotun, boys. Don't worry. We got them. Did this guy just... Oh, he healed himself. Yo, bro, I've got a slidey thing. Oh, it's the Jotun. Oh, he actually got me, man. The curve on that crap is insane. But yeah, I definitely will say that there is just certain situations where this isn't as good, especially because I do think this melee... I was literally going to say you can get shotgunned right out of that crap. For PvP anyway, it definitely struggles with a couple of different ways it feels and everything. I wouldn't say it's like bad, but it definitely wouldn't be my go-to or anything like that. I think that it struggles with a bunch of different things, but... Honestly, the slam is fun. I do like the slam. I think it's kind of fun, but I don't think it's any meta changing. If you're going to be using Sunspot still, it kind of ruins the bottom tree that used to kind of go in. I don't think it's as good as it used to. Seeing as Sunspots kind of got a little bit of a nerf too, but 32 opponents defeated, 2.0 efficiency. That is kind of what the subclass is like now. Well, that is it for me and Solar 3.0. I know there is going to be a bunch of people probably screaming at me saying, use this build, but general speaking, Larley Splendors is probably one of the best exotics still for Solar Titans with Sunspots and everything. Lord of Woes obviously is really nice with it too and everything, but still, you just cannot really carry the build too often. I think the fragments, the whole Radiant stuff, it is nice PvP. But when it comes to Titans, they don't have any real ranged melee where Radiant is going to be super clutch for you. This melee, as I said, it's not bad and you can one-shot with it. It's fun, but it's super risky. I mean, it's super slow. It's lumbersome. If you meet anybody else bar the guy you're attacking with it, you're probably screwed because you get spammed from elsewhere. I just think overall Titans, it's pretty tame what you can kind of go in with, especially even if I stick on this, I do get the extra slot, but there's nothing else I would really put on here that would be like, oh my god, this thing is insane, or oh my god, this thing is, you gotta have this fragment on. I think, generally speaking, the Solar 3.0, it's dope for PvE and you can get it going, but PvP is just so hard to scorch ignite things that the Titan falls a lot shorter. It's not bad, and you can still use your sunspots and go in with Lardy Splendors, but I will say it's definitely nothing kind of different to what it used to be. It's actually somewhat worse, I think. But regardless, if you liked the video, throw a like, and you want to see more content, subscribe, and fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see the next collective in the next one.